Hello and welcome back, travel enthusiasts, to Transport Fever 2 with me, Gwent Gamer. Last episode, we set up a very complicated machines line. In this episode, I want to expand on the reach of that machines line by setting up transfer routes to all of the cities that need machines. But we do have a small problem. So last episode, I found out a very important detail about the way that income is generated on this game. You see, I found out that income is proportional to the distance between stations. That is as the crow flies, at least. What that means is, if I've got a road that is really windy, like this one, that comes over here and then goes up to that station, it's not actually taking into account the extra distance travelled because of the windy road. So the best way to transport goods is actually in a straight line. That is the background to our problem today. In Halifax, we're currently getting our machines dropped off quite close to this harbour here. And I thought that, if we drop off machines here, we can add a cargo harbour to this passenger harbour that we've already got set up. And then we can have boats that carry it all over the place to all of these different areas. And that will start making us money. And all of those towns will start getting their machines. Well, it will start making us money. All of those towns will start receiving machines. The problem is the money we'll start making from that will be in the negatives. Because we'll get, say, let's say, 100,000 to get over here. But because the route from this station to this station even is so curved, it's just not going to be profitable. That got me to thinking, what can I do then to get machines to all of the places that need it? Because there are a bunch of places that need machines along this river here. What I've decided to do is to actually have machines come from the factory over here, and I'm going to build a road that goes straight through this forest because, like I said, straight lines are the best. I'm going to get them to come over here to this cargo harbour. And then from this harbour, we have a much straighter shot to each of the stations that we'll need to carry machines to. So we can literally go straight across the river to Borehamwood, we can go straight across the river to Huntingdon, and we can go straight across the river to South Shields and to Rochdale. Actually, for Rochdale, what I'm thinking is I should probably just have a boat. The passenger boat that goes up to Rochdale is never full. So I'm thinking I may use that passenger boat to also pick up machines and just transfer as well as passengers. Hopefully that will produce the best results. So all we've got to do now is set that up. And one last thing before we get into making this, I need to let you all know, last episode I did ask if the UI is a little bit small for you guys, if you're watching on mobile devices, etc. Nobody messaged me saying, sorry, the UI is too small. So I'm going to take that as I can carry on playing with the UI at the size it is now. Right, that's a lot of talking. Let's get into the making. We've already got a cargo harbour set up down here, and we do have boats that are bringing stones over to Borehamwood, but I'm going to want to set up another dock here. So if I click on configure and I click on cargo, I should be able to set up a dock. I'll do a large one, I think. Now I'm going to need to do a road station, so we'll do... Now I don't think I need this to be a big truck station. I think I can just do a truck unloading stop, and so that is what I'm going to do. And I'll do that right there. Actually, how far away can I have this? Can I have this, like... I can have this all the way up here. Because I'm just thinking it'll make it a straighter shot. So if I go, like, there, and then I destroy this one. There we go. So now anything I drop off there will get picked up by that. That's good, because I want this road, like I said, to be as straight as possible. I'm going to grab streets. I'm going to go to the medium country road, because our vehicles are going to start hopefully being a little bit faster than 25 miles an hour in the near future. And now I want to manipulate this curve to get it to go sort of straight up in that direction. So how am I going to do that? Probably by joining on here. No, I think I'm going to maybe just branch off there then. That's probably my best bet. Okay, and now I just want to do a straight line to around about here. Let me just zoom out a little bit and see what that does. Well, it creates a tunnel. It's going to cost us 1.3 million. Oof, that's expensive. Yeah, that'll be okay. Right, so road is in place. I'm going to want to set up a separate station for this route. And I might make all of these just a little bit longer so it can accommodate some extra stuff there. And I'm going to just do a road that comes off that. And now I can get my country road and just join that up. All right. Now, it does look a bit yucky there, so I might do a curvy road there. Just to make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. Next thing I'm going to do then is set up a line that's going to take steel from machines from here and transfer them down to there. Let's do that now. I'm going to call this line machines transfer just because it makes sense. And we're going to be loading up on machines. Where are they to? All the way at the bottom here. And then on this one, we're going to be unloading on just anything that we've got. We're going to do full loads. There we go. Line is set up. I'm not going to put any vehicles on this line just yet, though, because we need to get boats and we need to get lines set up to all of the other places that machines need to go. So we're going to set up a line from... Let's click on new line. We're going to go from this station with the machines up to Huntingdon. And again, we just need to tell that what to pick up and what to drop off. That'll do for that one. And now we're going to do a similar line over to Boreham Wood. Now for Boreham Wood, it's going to be a little bit... I'm going to just pause the game a second because I've had enough of all of these pop-ups. Boreham Wood is a little bit tricky because... Oh, look at this, by the way. It is really expanded. When we started, Boreham Wood was like over here. And it's come all the way down here. That's so cool. That's what I wanted to happen. So I'm pleased it has happened. Boreham Wood is a very busy port as well, isn't it? Jeez. That's a lot of boat networks going past there. So we're going to do a new line. We're going to go from there over to here. And I don't know, is that already, is that on one that, yeah, I want to change this terminal to one that's not already set up, like terminal, which one? Terminal 2? No, that's already got something, has it? No, Terminal 2 doesn't have anything. Oh, yeah, it does. I'm lying. Terminal 1, then. Why are they all out of shape? So we've got Terminal 1, Terminal 2. I don't understand this at all. Let's just go to Terminal 5. There we go. Right. Perfect. And it's going to pick up machines and drop off machines. I'm going to go ahead and do this for the rest of the lines, and I'll come back once I've done. So now what I need to do is make sure that all of these cargo harbours are touching the points that need the machines. Not the tools yet, the machines. So the machines are needed here. So if I click on this, how far does this get to? It gets pretty far. Hopefully that should be far enough to deliver... Oh, I'm not sure if it is, you know. Actually, it is. There's a couple of places that are just outside of reach, but that's fine because I think they'll probably draw in some more places over here that will be in reach. So Rochdale is fine. For South Shields, I think South Shields needs, if I remember correctly, I think they need machines here around this station. So what I can do is set up another line that comes up to this station from this one right here. Now that could be difficult because there's just no room to do this. So how am I going to work this one out? Well, we'll need to click on this. We'll need to configure it. Can I get another station in here somewhere? I can't, not without deleting something. So what if I delete these? Now I can get another station in. And then if I get a large one of these and put it like on the back here, will that work? And I'll put another one, maybe a small one there, and hopefully that will be okay. And now what we're going to do is get another line from here. It's going to be on the terminal we've just created, Terminal 5, and it's going to come up to this station, and that's going to be on, I don't really care what station that's on. We're going to call this line South Shields Machines. So we're picking up machines, and then we're unloading machines. Where's the machines? There we go. Unloading everything there. We'll do full loads. Yeah, that should work out just fine, I think. So that's going to get machines into South Shields. Now, I haven't put vehicles on that line or on any lines yet, so remind me to do that. Boreham Wood, the machines are going to come into this station. They're going to go into there. And where does Boreham Wood need the machines? I don't know the best truck stop to use. Maybe this truck stop up here would be for the best. Because the next closest is over here. And that one is not so good. It's not going to reach everything. Whereas I think this one will reach everything. Okay, so we're going to need to go to that truck stop there. And so we're going to come from this one. We're going to configure it because I don't think there's anything at this terminal right here. We're going to set up a line now. So another line from there. And that's going to go up to here. All right, there's Borehamwood set up then for the machine's delivery. I think Huntingdon is fine. I think I've already checked this, but I'll double check it. It wants... Oh, no. I don't think that's going to be fine because I'm not sure that's going to reach all of... Oh, it does. It actually does. Okay. It doesn't reach these couple over here, so that's a bit of a nuisance, but we'll live with it. We'll definitely live with that. Okay, so where have we got machines now? We've got machines being delivered to Halifax, machines being delivered to South Shields, machines being delivered to Rochdale, machines to Borehamwood, and machines to Huntingdon. So that's all fine. Does anyone else need machines? Gainsborough, that's too far away. Way too far away for me to set up this episode. Okay, perfect. We're in a good spot. Let's now get the vehicles on this line and hope for, and just, well, cross our fingers that it's going to work. So the first place we need to deliver machines to is down to this cargo hub. So let's get the vehicles on this line first. Where's my vehicle? Oh, here it is. It's up here. So now I'm going to need like a bunch, an absolute bunch of these because this is going to be such a, it's going to need to get machines literally just to everybody. So what's going to be the best one for that? I think, oh, that lasts 20 years. But it doesn't carry machines, so that's pointless. Probably this one then. There's no difference, really. There's no difference, but this one just, I like the look of it better. We're going to do like, I don't know, maybe like 20. Now we need boats on all of those lines. So let's get, oh, we've got a new boat. I don't know if it's a cargo boat. It's not. We've got this one. Let's see. So do I want to use large boats for this? I don't think I do because I'm not sure I'm going to have the capacity. I really like this passenger boat though. 85 capacity. What's that one? 70? 17 miles per hour. Oh, that's interesting. I may change my passenger boats out, guys, for these ones. I'll have to figure out how much better they are. I'll do that later. Let's do the cargo first. So I'm going to just do... That one's... The thing is, that one's a faster speed, so I can't really do that one because it's going to get... Oh, maybe I could. Yeah, either way, I think it doesn't matter which one of these two I have. I think this is the one I've just gone with for most things, right? I'm going to go with this one. No, this one. I'm going to go with speed. Right, so then we're going to do... How many vehicles are we going to need? 10? I'll just buy 10 for now. That's 5 million. That's all of our money gone. Yikes. That was expensive. Okay, we're going to put... what's the furthest route? Probably South Shields. So I'll put 2 on South Shields. No, 3 on South Shields. Oh, I didn't need this many boats. I'm going to put 2 on Borehamwood. And then I'm going to put 2 on Huntingdon. I think I've overdone this. And then that leaves me with 3 that I didn't even need. So I'm going to sell those again. Yikes. That was a costly mistake there. Okay, I think I've done overkill on all of those lines, if I'm being honest. Huntingdon doesn't need anything. I need to set up some GGs over here. So I'm going to do buy vehicles. I'm going to buy some of those. I'm going to buy about 5. 6. Okay, 6 it is. I'm going to put all of those then on the Borehamwood machines line. There's that one done. And South Shields, I need to buy some GGs over here as well. So again, let's just buy like 5. I don't want to overdo this. I'm just a bit worried that I might have overkilled this a little bit. 6 it is. And South Shields machines. Can we see that anyway? There it is. Okay. Perfect. So we've got now... Oh, I could have just done a machines... I don't know if boats are going to be better. Anyway, that, I think, is everything set up. So let's press play. It's super speed. And let's cross our fingers that that line is actually going to work for us. So I'm going to let that play out for a little bit and I'll be back with the results. Well, this is very promising. We actually have machines on all of our different lines. So we've got 3 on the Borehamwood line, 6 on the Huntingdon line, and 29 on the South Shields line. So I think it's safe to assume that these lines are working now, at least. I'm not sure if they're actually getting delivered yet. Like, I haven't seen any machines up here in South Shields yet. Let's just double check. No, nothing at the moment. Has any come up here to Rochdale yet? Because I know Rochdale was one of the few. Yes, look, we've got 4 all the way up here to Rochdale. So I think it's safe to assume if we're getting it all the way up here, and this is the most complex route because it goes to South Shields, stops off, and then goes to Rochdale. If it's getting all the way up here, it should be able to get everywhere else. The only other slightly complicated route is the Borehamwood one, because it gets picked up here. Are these guys picking up any? I don't think they are. That's a bit concerning. Let's just double check. Yeah, Borehamwood hasn't received anything yet. What's in this one? Nothing. Oh dear. Why isn't this receiving what I want it to receive? That's bricks. That's Huntingdon. Oh, that's Borehamwood. It's picking up 5 right now. So let's just watch this a second and see if we can figure out why Borehamwood is yet to receive machines. Maybe that's just the first route, but because it's just going back and forth, I would have thought this should be, you know, doing quite well. And oh, by the way, our cash flow's horrendous right now, so don't even look at that. Okay, so it just dropped it off, so there should now be machines getting dropped off here. Why aren't they getting dropped off there? What have I done? I've done something wrong, haven't I? Machines, manage line. Are they picking up the right? Yeah, they're picking up machines. This one, are they unloading? Yes, unloading everything. So what's going wrong here? Why are there no machines at this point? Where are they going? Wait, does anyone in the immediate area need machines? No, so it's not like they're getting lost. But yeah, they're definitely not being delivered properly because they're coming here and then they're just getting sort of eaten up by absolutely nothing. Oh no, they are getting delivered. They did get delivered. They must have got literally put straight onto a vehicle. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, if that's highly efficient, I'll live with it. That's pretty good. We've got 32 waiting for South Shields. Borehamwood's back there picking some up. Where's the South Shield? Now, South Shields has 2 boats. These guys should be now dropping off machines. Yep, okay, everywhere is actually receiving machines. A very small amount of machines, though. That is one issue. Let's check now to see what our capacities are like on our factories. So this is getting decent amount of supply. Consumers are getting 100% of their needs. I don't believe that for 1 second. I think that's more to do with we're not getting enough supplies down here. Steel seems to be the thing that we're lacking because we've got plenty of logs stored up. So what's happening with steel? Well, we've got a load waiting right here. So I actually think we need to increase the amount of vehicles on this line. Let's double it. Let's just put 20 on here and just see where that gets us. Gosh, guys, Rochdale is getting really big, and I really love the fact that it's sort of taking this shape. It's filled out all the way down here, and eventually I'd love Rochdale to fill this entire island. I just think that would be so incredibly cool. But they're getting an okay amount of machines. I think they could be getting a little bit more, and I believe the main problem is a production issue. So I've upped the amount of vehicles on the logs to planks line, and I've upped the planks to planks to machines line, and I've upped the ore lines. Basically, I've tried to increase the capacity of all of these, so eventually this is going to upgrade because it's slowly but surely getting more and more of the stuff it needs. So this was on about 80, maybe even 60 before I started increasing the vehicles. Now it's up on 136. Let's just watch it for a second and see if it does get up to 137 or whether it's going to just linger around 136. It looks like it could be lingering there, doesn't it? There's a slight pause between deliveries, which I'm trying to iron out. I have literally only just, though, added up all of these vehicles you see here. See this big pile up of vehicles right here? I've just added those as well, so that's probably going to upgrade, I think, in the next sort of couple of minutes. And I've also added in some extra vehicles on, which line was it? On, I think on the machines line? No, it may have been on the planks line, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's a queue here now, ready to take all the planks away. That's dropped, if anything. It's actually got worse. Okay, let's not look at that. It's upsetting me, but it'll go right, I promise. Huntington, let's see what Huntington is doing now that it's getting its tools. Not growing very much. It's only at 50%. So that's not great, but I mean, 50% is better than where most people are with the machines and the tools. So yeah, long story short, guys, it's working slowly, and we're just waiting on the factory's productivity to catch up. One last thing I'd like to mention is we've now hit 1893, and if I click on this building right here, you'll notice we now have the DMG Canstat, which is the first diesel engine type of this game, and that is going to allow us to drive at a higher top speed. It's got 16 miles per hour over 12, so that's much better. It's got a faster loading speed, which is going to be huge, and so I think next episode we will swap out all of our horse and carts for the DMG Canstat. I'm really pleased that we finally managed to get there. And so that brings an end to today's episode. We've managed to set up machine lines to everywhere along this river that needs them. And although the funds are probably a little bit up and down at the moment, yeah, we'll have one good year, one bad year, one good year, one bad year. It's getting there, and it will get better, particularly now that I've stopped making all of these investments. We'll probably notice, actually, that I start making a profit every year going forward, actually, now that I look at this. Perfect. So yeah, haven't managed to get too much done this episode, but enough to make me pleased with the progress we've achieved, and enough for Rochdale to start really filling out its island. Thank you all very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and let me know down in the comments if you want the UI bigger for next episode. Have a good day. I'm Gwent Gamer. Goodbye.